Hello? Hello? Hi! Are we here? Hello? Katie, hello. Gemma, hello. Emma, hi. Sabs, hi. Are we here? Is it working? Hi, Sue. Yay! Oh my gosh! Nightmare! Absolute nightmare. I will want to blame it on Gremlins, but I'm afraid this was down to my kit. I'm so sorry. Hello, I'll explain. Let me just give everyone a moment to find us and then I'll explain what just happened. Wow. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for joining us again. It is crazy. Yeah, I've just, literally me and Aaron for like the last 20 minutes have just been like, something to do with that. Yep, we're back, we're back. Is it me you're looking for? Hello, 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 hello. Thank you for joining us again. Okay, so I'll just explain what happened. Basically, the Oyster camera decided to just go, and because it froze my streaming system, which froze the live, which then meant that obviously the live cut out, which then meant I couldn't get the camera to work, which meant I couldn't come on the live, and so I changed the camera and it wouldn't focus on the pearls. So I couldn't, obviously you can't go live when it doesn't focus on the pearls. So then I had to, basically I've changed the camera 3 times. So we're on the 3rd camera for the Oyster camera now. Fingers crossed that this one's okay, while Aaron has taken the other one to just have a look, see what's going on. So yeah, I would love to blame it on Gremlins, but that's just complete tech fault, which basically crashed out my whole system. Oh, but we're here. Hello, hello, hello. I'm ever so sorry. Lauren Cashmore, are you here? Lauren Cashmore, are you here? It is a nightmare. It's fine. I'm just so sorry. I just obviously wouldn't have expected that to happen. So yeah. Lauren, I'm so sorry it cut off there. So I don't know where you got saw up to. So you got one darker pearl out of your oyster. There was no more in there, and I have actually wrapped up your shells. And while I was waiting for the camera to sort of kick in, I did then finish wrapping up the shells. So let me go down and show you your pearl. Again, I'm so sorry it cut off there. You have a 2-tonal, please focus, Mr. Camera. You've got a 2-tonal purple, hang on, let me, oh, two-tonal purple and chocolate. I'm going to pop it in the sand and see if that focuses there. Might be that I'm wearing too busy a top for this camera. So you can see the purple there, and then it does have that chocolate as we go around. Just bear with me a moment. upside down. But if this works, then it... Oh, where's the camera? Where's the camera? I'm confused. There. I'm really... Oh, that. Oh, okay. So this way is gonna focus. I just need to make it the right way around, otherwise it's very confusing. Okay. Okay, so this one is a two-tonal purple and chocolate. Again, I'm ever so sorry, my lovely. So as you can see, the pearl here, it's focusing now. Oh. Now, if you guys are happy, it's all backwards. If you guys are happy with that one, that's perfect. If you're not happy, however, I can swap this for you. So it's going to be completely up to you what you would like to do. Can you keep that one? Of course you can. Let me bring you back up. And again, Lauren, I am so sorry. Technical issues, so sorry. I'm doing my very best, but I'm glad you're happy with that pearl. I do have down about the other oysters to send with the order. So I do hope that you and your mum will be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay. Fingers crossed, guys. Just keep your fingers crossed for us. Just get through tonight, and then I'll be able to fix it all when I'm not meant to be on camera. Right, up next this evening is Dina Bryan. Oh no, sorry, Dina Byrne, I think it's pronounced. Shout at me if it's not. Dina Byrne, are you here? We've had it slightly, Lorraine. We've had the wind picked up, which was a little bit nice. We had a couple of claps of thunder, and we've had a couple of minutes and a couple of times bursts of sort of rain, but it didn't carry on, if that makes sense. Oh, bless you, Lauren, and no, you're very, very welcome. Dina, hello. Okay, so Dina, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? If you have ordered, yep, you will be on the order list for today. As we get near the end of the order list, I will do an updated order list, okay? I didn't even have time when we wasn't on the live to update it just then, because we were sorting it out the whole time, so I do apologise, but I will update it as we go. So Dina, you've got one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? I haven't marked down a loyalty card, but let me just have a look, my lovely. Oh, hang on. No, I haven't marked it down there either. Let me have a look. So you do. I'm ever so sorry. I just haven't got it down on this bit here. So sorry, my lovely. That's absolutely fine. So you've got two openings altogether. Let me just pop that down as well. So what 2 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Can you have mystery? Of course you can, and you'd like to donate your shells. That's perfect. Dina, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? Let me get these open for you. There's 1 and 2. Okay, so let's go down. And mystery oyster number 1. Oh, quite a nice double pop there. And in your first oyster, oh, it's backwards, please bear with me. There's your mother of pearl. I'll do it in a moment. And then, oh, in this side, in here, I can see a darker pearl there. He's just popped out. And there's no more in that one. So if we have a closer look here, something mystical and unusual, sea blue would be amazing. You've got a two-tonal purple and silver. So you can see that purple and silver as you go around there. And then moving on to oyster number 2. Oh, and again, quite a nice deep pop there. And in here, a little bit of flesh there, but there's no pearls. Oh, again, sorry, on that side. And in here, if I have a squidge in here, you have a runaway again, and you have a blush pink at the first glance I managed to catch there. So let me just bring it back and we can have a closer look. It is a blush pink, my lovely. So again, let me just dry him up and hold him up so you can see. So you've got a two-tonal purple and silver and a blush pink. What do you think to these two? Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. And if you're not happy, that's absolutely fine as well. I can swap them for you. And then if you're happy, I'll need to know which one you'd like on your jewellery, my lovely, okay? So if I pop them on the board, the two-tonal purple and silver is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And your blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he is an 8. Dina, what do you think to those? Love, love, love. Can you have the two-tone purple and the charm? Of course you can. And do you have a fairy charm you can be invoiced for to put the pink on? I think we've got the pixie charm. So I'm going to pop the link in the description for you. Let me know if this one, like I say, it's the pixie charm, but it's very similar to a fairy. But if it's not obviously the right sort of thing you're looking for, then that's absolutely fine. So let me write this down. So we're going to have the two-tone purple on there. What do you think to the pixie charm? It's very much like a fairy, but it's yeah, completely your decision. And if you'd like to have a think and have a proper look, you can pop me an email across once you've made your mind up. Amy, it's either a 20 or a 22 inch curb chain. I forget the size. I remember changing it because I wanted it slightly shorter because I wanted it to sit higher up. That would be perfect. Okay, not a problem. Let me just book that in for you then. Is it the same fitting that you would like? Is it the same fitting that you would like on the charm? Yeah. It's in the second drawer, no, first drawer of the little drawers. Yeah. No, the colourful one if that's okay. Yes please, hoop fitting. Also, do I have stoppers for the hoop fittings? I don't. Hang on, hoop. I do have spacers, I do, which don't obviously have the pearls on. Thank you, Bab. That's everything. Thank you, darling. Yeah, I do have spacers, so that is an option. But like I say, please let me drink the tea before you take it. Don't take it just yet. Right, let me finish this sentence. I'm so sorry, Aaron's distracting me. I have spacers which don't come with an oyster opening, which the pearls don't go on, but that sort of then can go in between the charms and things like that. We've got 3 different types of spacers, and then we've got one spacer which can hold a pearl as well, but that'll just be under the charms, possibly the random section or the themed section, I believe. If I down this, are you going to bring me another one?
Yes, that's why I'm hovering.
Thank you. I drank that too fast. Oh, he is. Tea thief. He only just brought it. Well, to be fair, he brought it on part 1. Jeez, that was, look at the time. I'm ever so sorry that we had technical difficulties. Dina, I hope that's okay. No, you're very, very welcome. The invoice will get sent through tomorrow for you and it'll go to the email address that's on the order form. That's safe up there for you. And I do hope you're happy with everything once it arrives. Sorry, I asked Aaron to come in because basically the shells, I now put them in a little bag that's on my desk, and then obviously after the live I can get them cleaned down and then in the tub to sanitise. I forgot to get the bag, so that's what that was all about. And then yeah, he tried to take my tea. Right, up next is, oh, I'm going to move Donna Marie Bradshaw. She was up next. I'm going to move her to the back because she did email me saying that she won't be on till a little bit later. So up next then is Lynn Gaskins. Lynn, are you here? Dina, you're very, very welcome. It's all up in the air for a Tuesday night, isn't it? Okay. Lynn, I've got such an itchy end of my nose. Lynn Gaskins, are you here? Oh. It's like right at the end of my nose. I'm so sorry. Oh. You've messaged. Oh, thank you, Sabs. Have you emailed me? Lynn, hello. Okay, so Lynn, you've got a charm dip. So this is the Saturday charm dip. So you get to stick or twist with whatever charm comes out, my lovely. Okay, so, oh, actually, before I pull that out, I'm just going to edit this camera because, there we go, I can't work with it being backwards. So let's dive in here. Lynn, good luck. I'm not looking, so this is your charm dip. And you get to either stick or you get to twist with this one. Now you have the Swarovski Crystal Spike Charm in Bermuda Blue with a, there we go, with a TARDIS, where's the camera? Oh, it made it harder. There we go, with a TARDIS Blue Pearl. So a Swarovski Crystal Bermuda Blue Spike Charm with a TARDIS Blue Pearl. Would you like to stick or would you like to twist with this one? Thank you for the tea, Bab. It is lovely, that one. But Lynn, it's completely up to you and what you would like to do. Stick with that one. Okay, perfect. That is yours. Lynn, my lovely, I will get that sent off to you and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. The Swarovski Crystal Spike Charms, like the one we've just seen, I've got more colours to add to the website. So we do have a few of the colours on the website already. But yeah, I've got more in, more colours. I love them. And then of course we've got them in all the different sizes as well. And some of them are in the sparkle dip, which just excites me. Right, up next is Oriel Melvin. Oriel, are you here? New address. Please email me, my lovely, with your new address. I've made a note, but like I say, please email me with that new address, okay? And Oriel, you are here. Again, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Shout at me if I'm not. You also have your charm dip, so same rules apply. You get to stick or twist with your charm. So I'm just giving them a little mix and I'm not looking. And I've got a few in my hand here I can feel. And that's one. You also have a Swarovski Crystal Charm. However, you've got the Swarovski Crystal Heart Charm. And this is the bright fuchsia pink Swarovski Crystal Heart with a large hot pink, I'm so sorry, it's backwards still, a large hot pink pearl. So a fuchsia Swarovski Crystal Heart with a hot pink pearl. Twist with that one, not a problem. Let me just bring you back up. Okay, so your twist, that's the right bag. Just because I've got two dips going on today, I don't want to pick, oh, I've got lots in my hands there. I don't want to pick the wrong bag. Okay, so you have another Swarovski Crystal Heart Charm, and this one is with a autumn peach pearl, and it's the, let's go down, it's almost like the, I think it's the topaz Swarovski Crystal Heart. So you can see it's got that beautiful autumn peach, and then that sort of topaz, almost golden brown touch of yellow in there, which goes beautifully with the peach pearl. Very autumnal, and actually summer and autumnal vibes there. I hope you're happy with that one, my lovely. And let me bring you back up. Laura, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. And then you do have a oyster opening as well. So you'd like a mystery oyster and to donate your shells. Is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? You love that one. Perfect. I'm glad you're happy with that charm. But with your oyster opening, I've just got him open. And let's go back down. So I'm going to have to move the camera back again. I'm so sorry. It's going to be so confusing for everyone watching. It's just obviously I need to look to see what you're seeing, and if it's too backwards for me, I just get seriously confused. So I'm sorry. I have to keep changing it. Right, let's open up your oyster, my lovely. You have a light pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. And I can see straight away you are twinning. And you're twinning with watermelon twins there. There's no more in that one. Okay, so watermelon twins. Let me just dry them up and I'll pop them in the sand for you. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. However, if you're not happy and you would like to swap them, I can do so. So just let me know what you would like to do. Here they are in the sand. And if I pop them on the board as well. Watermelon number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Watermelon number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8 as well, so they're the same size there. For a two-tonal green and a bright red, you can indeed. Where did I put the reds? There. I actually sorted out pearls today, so I actually know straight away where the two-tonal greens are. How two-tonal are we going? That's quite a nice one. Have a look at this one. Let me know what you think to this one. So this one is a base of a lighter green, and then you've got these darker sections as you go around the pearl there. Hoping you can see that. It's these darker sections. So like I say, base pastel green, and then you've got those darker sections. Would you be happy with that one? Love it. Perfect. That one is yours then. Let me bring you back up. And if I pop these in here for you. So I hope, oh, where's my top? I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you, okay? Oh, can you have them on hoop fittings? Of course you can. I'll jot that down. The invoice for that will get sent through tomorrow for you, okay? And it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Perfect. And again, that's safe up there for you. Perfect. And up next is Timothy Hardgreaves. Timothy, are you here? You're very, very welcome, my lovely. Hello, welcome to everybody joining. I'm in a new space, Katie. Yes, I'm in my office. I do need to put something on this back wall. I'm very undecisive on it though, because I'm very aware that it's not really changeable. So yeah, I keep deciding something and then changing my mind. Here under your husband's name, you are Louise, and I did get your email regarding that. So let me just jot down there, it is Louise, but like I said, I did get your email, so you don't need to confirm it, because I do have that there. So you also have your charm dip, Louise. Let's dive in, and you get to stick or twist with your first charm. So again, it is a charm dip, yep. And you have a Swarovski crystal heart charm. Let's go down. Now this one, where did I put the card? Has a bright grape purple pearl with a cyan red Swarovski crystal heart. Have a look at this. Let me just get the light to, otherwise you won't be able to see the colour properly. There we go. So a bright Cadbury purple pearl with a cyan red Swarovski crystal heart. Now Louise, you can either stick with this one or you can twist if you would like to. What do you think with this, my lovely? Leanne, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. So let me just bring you back up again. Thank you, Sue. Yes, thank you for confirming that for Emma. Yes, and possibly number them as well if that's okay. Just send them over in a photo to the email address, and then I'll get that booked in for you as well. And if you're adding them to an order that you have, let me know that order number. If not, you don't need to have an order. I can sort of create the order with those, if that makes sense. Louise, you'd like to stick with that one? Perfect. I'm glad you're happy with him. Okay, so that's safe on there for you, my lovely. Oh, Louise, I don't have what fitting you would like. Would you like a lobster or a hoop fitting with that one? Sorry, I don't know why that wouldn't have pulled through the information. But no, would you like a lobster fitting or a hoop fitting on that charm? What do you think? Bless you, Emma. Our new loyalty cards, so obviously those of you, they've only just started rolling out, but our new loyalty cards do say on them what to do, because I did realise that a lot of obviously everyone obviously wants to know how to cash in their loyalty cards. So yeah, sort of I thought to help that situation and so you guys know and don't have to sort of wait to get that answer, I did print it on the loyalty card as well, so it sort of instructs you that way, so you can have it there. I mean, it is on the questions and answers section on the website, but obviously you can't always see that if you haven't gone into there. Hoop fitting, Louise, perfect. Okay, so I've got that down for you, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. And up next is Elaine Royal. Elaine, are you here? Elaine Royal, are you here? Oh, Elaine, that's perfect. Thank you for confirming that for me. So Elaine, you also have a charm dip. So let's dive in. And again, same rules. Let me just give them a mix. You get to stick with your first one, or you get to twist. You can only twist once. Okay, so I'm not looking. There's one. Oh, you have the Follow Your Dreams charm. So this one has got a beautiful, bright, I'm going to say that that's a watermelon, almost coral, so very bright. And it says on there, follow your dreams. They know the way. So I wanted to double check that then. Now again, this is going to be backwards for you, but of course it will be the right way around. It's because you're seeing the mirror image. So it says, follow your dreams, they know the way. And that's got that bright watermelon pearl. So like I say, you can stick with this one if you're happy with that, or you can risk it and twist it, Elaine. It's completely up to you. Let me just bring you back up again. Twist, Elaine. Okay, so that one stays out for a moment, and then we'll dive in for your second dip. So you have to stick with this one. So I hope you're happy with it. Oh, and again, I think I've got a few. Is that one? That is one. You've got an animal charm. Now this one always reminds me of Moana, but you have a dark olive green pearl, and that's with the stingray charm. Now this stingray is a 3D fully sort of different angled charm here. Let me explain. So it does have the stingray. You can see this is the back of the stingray with the tail, and the wings, are they called wings? They do sort of fold up there. You have got the eyes as well. On the reverse side, you do have the detailing there. Slight, the smaller 925 stamp, and then you've got like, it almost looks like he's got a little smile on him. So that's the stingray charm, and like I say, the pearl here is a beautiful deep olive green pearl. And of course it's all 925 silver as well. So I do hope you're happy with that one. And let me bring you back up. Elaine, I hope you're happy with that. Love that one. Perfect. And no, oh, excuse me. No, you're very, very welcome. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay. Perfect. And up next is Gemma Street. Gemma, are you here? Gemma Street, are you here? We are coming near the end of the current order list, so if you have ordered, I'll give an updated order list shortly, okay? And if you would like to order, there's still time to be on for today. Gemma, hello, hello, hello. Okay, so you have 3 openings altogether. What 3 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? You too, Hazel, my lovely. Oh, bless you guys. Thank you. Two mystery, 1 natural, and donate. You can indeed. I've just looked, I'm gonna have to do this sort of lunge. Got it. The normals bag. It's at the back of. So this desk I'm on is a 3-meter desk. I know it doesn't look like it, but it's a long old desk. So yeah, if I put stuff at the other end, I'm never going to get it. Obviously without getting up, which is fine on the normal, but when I'm on a live, I don't like to really move around, because otherwise camera angles just go all out of sync. Right, so let's go down. What did we say about the donate the shells? Is there a certain colour or colours, Gemma, that you're hoping for? We'll start with your mystery oysters. So oyster number 1. Go Go Gadget Arms. I do. I've got one of those grabbing sticks. It's just behind me actually. So there is your mother of pearl, and straight away with your first oyster, you have a lighter, slightly spotty, icy blue. I do have wheels on my chair, yes, but again, while on the live, I don't like to actually move out of sort of this area, because otherwise I have to move all the cameras again, because you never sit back in the right place again because of the wheels. So yeah, but while I'm working or anything, it's fine. So this is again, I've gone to the wrong side of the camera, ever so sorry. This is a lighter icy blue, but he does have a couple of darker spots to him. So if we can see here, just a few darker, let me move the positioning that I'm holding the pearl in. There you go. So he's got a few of those darker spots, if you can see that there. So 1, 2, I think there's 3, maybe 4. Moving on to your second mystery oyster. Lighter double pop there. Oh, and you've got a runaway pearl. And there's your mother of pearl. A little bit of flesh, there's no pearls in there. So your runaway pearl, you have a coral. And again, let me just have a squidge for you, Gemma. There's no more in that one. So if I dry him up for you and hold him up so you can see. This is a lighter coral. And then moving on to your last oyster, which is your normal natural oyster. There's one side and the other side. Oh, and in here you are twinning, and twinning with cream pearls. They're not quite bridal white, they've got this beautiful creamy colour to them. And there's no more in that one. and let me dry these up for you. Okay, so you've got a two-tonal icy blue, a coral, and twinning creams. Now let me hold these up so you can have a close look. I know you are hoping for that red, so if you would like to, we can swap them for a red, my lovely. But of course, if you're happy with these, that's perfect as well. So let me pop them on the board for you. Donna, I did get to your name, my lovely, and I popped you to the back because I did see your email, so it's not a problem. You're at the back of the order list, my lovely. Okay, so your coral Gemma is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. The two-tonal icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5. Whoa. Tried to save it and I didn't quite get it. Not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Then cream number 1 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. And cream number 2 is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5. He's a 7. So they're the same size there. We'd like to swap the blue for a red. I'm getting a brighter red for you. However, if you prefer to have a darker red, do let me know. If I hold this one up so you can have a close look and let me know what you think. And I'm guessing, is it the red on the jewellery? And again, please correct me if I'm wrong. Not a problem, Donna. That's perfect, and yes, red on the charm. Perfect. Let me write that down for you. Okay, so I hope you're happy with those. If I just pop them in here. And Gemma, thank you for the donation with your shells as well. Okay, and that's on there for you and up there. So Gemma, I do hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. No, you're very, very welcome. Okay, and up next this evening is Lindsay Kinlock. Lindsay, are you here? Lindsay, hello, 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 hello. So you have a sparkle dip today, Lindsay. We'll do your sparkle dip first, and then you have your oyster opening with that as well. So let me just move the charm dip down so I don't grab those by accident. Sparkle dip, let's dive in. Again, I'm not going to be looking, I'm just going to give them a good mix. And let's pull this one out. Okay, so I'm just popping it on the chain for you, and then we'll go down to have a look. So you get to either stick with this one, or you can twist it once if you would like to risk it. So this is a offset heart, so you can see the larger section of the hearts at the top, and it goes down into the smaller section at the bottom. Now this is of course Swarovski crystal, but this is just the colour crystal, if you like, so it's got no pigment in it, which does mean whatever's behind it, it is going to sort of pick that up and reflect it. But of course it does have all those facets in it, so it does sparkle away. Lindsay, what do you think? Would you like to stick or twist? Now with this one, the pearl would sit at the top and it would be able to move around slightly, but of course you do have your oyster opening. But if you prefer to have your pearl loose and have the pendant as it is, that's absolutely fine as well. What do you think? Would you like to stick or would you like to twist? Yeah, the thunderstorm we had was sort of, I wouldn't call it a storm, so I would like to have a longer one. It does, Lorraine. But Lindsay, what do you think? Stick or twist? Can you twist? Of course you can. So that one stays out for a moment. And again, I'm going to dive in and give them a good mix, Lindsay. So good luck, my lovely. And again, oh, I've got a few here, I think. And you have, now I was talking about the spike charm earlier. Now this is the Swarovski crystal large spike necklace. Now the colour here is lumino green, so it's a beautiful luminous green colour, but it's not bright green. As you can see, it's got that sort of subtle green to him. It's quite a nice longer pendant, this one. You can sort of see the size. This is 15 centimetres, this piece of card. So you can see the size beautifully in the centre there. And you can see as you can move around, that green sparkling through. Now again, if you have the pearl on this one, it does sit at the top, or you don't have to have the pearl, you can have it as it is. So I hope you're happy with that one, Lindsay, my lovely. And you do have an oyster opening with that. So what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? It is, that one is lovely. We've got a few colours in that design. Love it. Oh, Lindsay, star eyes. I hope that means you like it. Especially if you have those on like a choker or a smaller chain as well. Sort of sits here. It just looks beautiful. Ooh. Mystery and keep your shells, Lindsay. Now, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? Are you thinking pearl on, pearl off jewellery? Let's get him open. Okay, and let's go down. So your mystery oyster. We have a lighter pop there. Oh, you have a sea green. Oh, I love this with that pendant. Of course, it's completely up to you, my lovely. But I love that that colour came out. Right, there's no more pearls in there. The pearl has just popped underneath that shell. So let me just clean these up for you because you'd like to keep them. And then we'll have a closer look at that green. Now, of course, if you're not happy with the green, we can swap him for you. And even if you swap him, you can still decide to have the pearl on or off the jewellery. So it's all in your hands, Lindsay. You do get to design and decide everything. So here is the sea green. It's meant to be, you're happy with that. Oh, I love that. So to confirm, would you like the green on the jewellery? He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. Let me bring you up, and I'm just going to wrap up these shells while I wait to see if you would like it on or off. I think it will look amazing. Yeah, it was meant to be. I believe in that sort of stuff, so it just makes me happy. I'm just popping your name on your shells for you. Donna, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Can you have it on the jewellery? Of course you can. Let me write this down, Lindsay. Perfect. Okay, so I hope you'll be happy with everything then once it arrives. I've wrapped up your shells as well for you. And that's all safe up there. Perfect. Okay. And up next is Gail Lard. Gail, are you here? We have a couple of the colours of the spike pendant on the website. However, the larger range of colours are not available to buy at the moment. They are in the sparkle dip bag. Honestly, there are so many different designs in here which are not on the website. This one, I don't know if you're going to be able to see. These both too. Like nearly every, that one, look at that one. Nearly every one that I pick out is not on the website at the moment, and it won't be going. I mean, yeah, all of these. Oh, that one's one of my favourites. Just, yeah, they're not on the website at the moment. I message him, Donna. Yeah, I message him. Gail, hello. Sorry, I didn't see your comment there. Gail, hello, hello, hello. You have a sparkle dip on its own. So you'll be going for the pendant as it is. So I hope you're going to be happy with what comes out. I am just going to give them a mix because obviously I did just look at those ones. And there's loads in here. So, okay, so they're all mixed there. So I'm going to look away. And I'm pulling a few up here. I've got a few. I think that's one. That is one. Okay, so you have Angela, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Now you have one of our longer rectangle. So again, Swarovski crystal rectangle pendants. Now we've actually got a rectangle Swarovski crystal charm on the website. Now this is obviously larger in the pendant form. Now this is the silver night charm, so you can see it's got that darker silver at the back there, but it's so, look at the crystal, it's just catching the light. Now it does have the smaller bell at the top where your chain goes through there. So Gail, what do you think to this one? Would you like to stick with this one if you're happy with him, or you can risk it and twist it? What do you think? Twist with that one, Gail. Okay, so that stays out for a moment and we're going to dive in. Okay, so again, I've got a few here. I think that's one. It is, oh, and this is, I think I pulled one like this out a moment ago. I don't know if it was this colour. Now this is a larger, almost like a raindrop shape, but it's got, and we've seen this shape before on the sparkle dip. However, it's got a different bail on it, so it gives it a longer, more elegant drop to it. Now this is the colour Golden Shadow, so it's that sort of golden bronze colour And if I just show you from the side, you can see that beautiful drop. Now, like I say, it does have that raindrop shape with the longer bail at the top there. And again, it's a good size. So I'm just trying to get it so to show you where it's not sort of blinding you with the sparkle. Oh, then look at Gail. I hope you're happy with that one there. Let me bring you back up again. You love it. Perfect. So he is yours, my lovely. Let me pop him on here. So I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, okay? And that's safe up there for you. Perfect. Up next this evening is Wendy Walker. Wendy, are you here? Wendy, hello, hello, hello. Wendy, we'll do your sparkle dip first, if that's okay. And then you've got an oyster opening with your one, and then you've got some additional oyster openings afterwards. So we'll do your sparkle dip first. I hope that's okay. And then we can do all the oyster openings after. So let's dive in. Again, I'm just going to give them a little mix. And, oh, I've got a handful here. Hang on, let me just give them a little wiggle. I think that's one. It is. Oh, we saw one like this the other day. Like I said, that there's lots of different shapes and some of them come in quite a few different colours. So this one, Wendy, let me hold him up so you can see, is the light vitriol, which means it's got that green and purple to him. Now this is the triangle, so this again is another elegant piece here. Now it's quite a thicker triangle, if that makes sense, so you can see all those facets coming around, and like I said, depending on where the colour where the light hits it, depends on what colour shines through. So that's green and purple. Now if you would have a pearl on this one, it would sit at the top and it would sort of sit on the front here, or it would go either side, and it would be able to move around as well. So that's just sort of where it'd sit naturally and where you'd move it to. Wendy, would you like to stick or would you like to twist? Twist with that one. Okay, so let me just bring you back up again. Pop that back in there. So that stays out for a moment, and I'm going to dive in again for you. Again, giving it a nice mix, and let's pull out. Again, I've got a few here. Okay, so you have a Swarovski crystal heart pendant. Now this one is the same shape as our Swarovski crystal heart charms, but it is a larger size, and it's with the elegant drop pendant as well. So, oh, I've popped it on. No, I thought I popped it on backwards then, but I haven't. On the chain backwards, sorry. So you can see here, it's like a blush pink heart, this one. So I hope you're happy with that. And again, your pearl here would sit at the top and would be able to move around slightly. But you don't have to have your, these hearts, they can, with the bail, it can move around slightly, if that makes sense. So you can sort of place the bail towards the side if you wanted to. Now with your oyster opening, you don't have to have the pearl on the jewellery, or you can have it on there, but I hope you're happy with that one either way. So like I said, it comes with one oyster opening. So what type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Mystery and donate. Okay, so let me just dive in here. Sorry, I was just making a little note there. Now, is there a certain colour you're hoping for, Wendy? And are you thinking pearl on or pearl off? Your mystery oyster. We have a softer pop there. And in here, there's a little bit of a pearl blister there, but you can see there's no pearls on that side. Straight away, I can see a darker pearl right on the top there, just like slight indent in the flesh. And let me just have a squidge in here for you as well. Now it looks like there's no more in that one. And you have a darker silver, Wendy, my lovely. Now, what do you think to this one? Here he is in the sand, slightly smaller pearl, this one. Now what do you think? Would you like to keep this one? Would you like to swap him? And would you like on or off the jewellery? He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6. He's a 6.5. You love that one. Okay, so is that, would you like to keep him? And is he on or off of that heart? Let me bring you back up here. Keep that and place on the jewellery. Perfect. So let me just pop that on there. Let me just write that down, that we're going to have the pearl on. You also then have an additional, is it 2 oysters? Let me just... Yes, an additional 2 oysters as well. So what 2 oysters would you like there? And are we donating your shells as well? Mystery and donate. Now, is there a certain colour you're hoping for here? There's 1 and 2. Let me get them open. So there's 1 and 2. And let's go down. So mystery oyster number 1. We have a lighter pop there. Ooh. And in here, just a little bit of strangly bit. Now, there's no pearls on that side. I can, however, see that you are quadding. I think that's the first quad of the night, actually, Wendy. You have got quadding pearls there. Now, there's no more in that one. So the colours that you've got a pink, a pinkle, a lilac purple, and a gold. So let me pop them in the sand. Pink, purple, no, pink, pinkle, lilac purple, and a gold. And then moving on to oyster number 2. Oh, light double pop there. And in here we have a darker pearl straight away towards the end there, that's popped out. And let me just have a squidge in here for you. Okay, so there's no more in that one. Now it looks like you've got a darker chocolate here, but let me just dry him up and we'll have a closer look. He is a darker chocolate. Okay, so Wendy, what do you think to these? Pink, pinkle, lilac purple, and a gold. And then you've got a darker chocolate as well. Now, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. I'll just need to know which 2 you'd like on your jewellery. And if you're not happy, I can swap them for you. So we'll measure the chocolate first. He's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Your pinkle is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The light lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. And your gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5 as well. Trade the purple and the chocolate for silvers. What sort of shade of silver are we going for? I'm going to grab you 2. Okay, so what I've... Oh, hang on. Okay, so what I've done is I've got 2 lighter silvers and 2 slightly darker silvers there. So let me hold them up just so you can see what sort of shade you'd like. So you can definitely see the difference between the lighter and the darker. What sort of shade are you thinking? The lighter ones, perfect. Let me just take the darker ones away. And the lighter ones on the jewellery as well. Perfect. So I'm just popping them in here for you, Wendy. And then I'm just going to write that down that we're going to have the silvers on the jewellery. Okay, perfect. So thank you very, very much for the donations with your shells, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives as well. I think it was on the last live, Denise. So that would be Sunday evening's live, the one before today. Wendy, you're very, very welcome. Okay, and up next in this evening is Janet Lloyd. Janet, are you here? Janet, just bear with me a moment. I'm just going to print these orders off as well. So in that way, after this opening, I'm going to do an order list. So if you have ordered, you can hear whereabouts you are. Okay. Oh, sorry, Wendy. Invoice you for lobster fittings on the others? Of course I can. That invoice will get sent through for you tomorrow, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form, okay? On lobster fittings. I've got that down for you, Wendy. Not a problem. And again, that's safe up there for you. And I'm looking for Janet Lloyd. Janet, are you here? Not a problem. Very welcome, Wendy. Why isn't my printer printing? It's just got the circle of doom. Janet, hello. Oh, there we go, it's printing now. We'll do your sparkle dip first, if that's okay, and then we'll do your other items afterwards. So with your sparkle dip, let's dive in. Again, I'm going to be looking away here, and I've got a few. I think that's one. It is. Oh, okay. So you have the Swarovski crystal heart pendant. Again, it's the same style heart as our charms, but of course it's larger. Now this one is a double-sided pendant, Janet. Okay, you've got two dips. You have. So we'll do them both. Start with, if that's okay. So. Now, like I said, this is double-sided. So this side, you can see it's that beautiful dark silver. Okay, so you can see that dark silver shining through. Now, if we turn it around, this one is the dark rainbow. So if I move it around, you can see it's got greens, purples and blues on him. So on the website, on the smaller charms, this would be called the dark rainbow. So like I said, it can be worn that way with the flashings of the colours, or you can have the more crystal silver side on that side. I hope you guys can see that, but what do you think? Would you like to stick with that one, Janet, or would you like to twist? Alison, no, don't be sorry, and bless you, that's very kind. Thank you for the stars there. It is like an oil slick, it really is. Right, let me bring you back up. What do you think, stick or twist with that one? How are the... Oh, I've got the window open. I was going to say, how are like the little moths coming in? Stick with that one, Janet. Oh, I love that you're happy with that one. Perfect. So we're going to be going in for your second dip now. So with this one, you get to stick or twist again, because this is the second one, okay? So again, I'm just going to give them a mix, and I'm not looking. So then I'm going to dive in. Again, I've got a little bit of a handful. Or is that one, or is that folded? That is one. Now, we saw the shape of this one earlier. However, this is a different colour crystal, and it's got a different bail. And again, you'll soon see with these dips that the different bails can make the pendant look completely different. So it just depends on how I've made them. So this is that larger raindrop type pendant. So it's got the raindrop shape. This has got the light greens and purples in there depending on where it hits. However, it's got the raindrop bail as well. So when we saw this earlier, it had the long drop on it. So this one's got this shorter reverse shape on it. So it changes the look completely. And then, like I say, you do have that purple and green catching the light there. What do you think to this one? Would you like to stick or would you like to twist? Let me bring you back up. It's Swarovski crystal, so obviously I didn't create this Swarovski crystal, but no, I do put everything together. Yes, I do it all myself. Yeah. Janet, stick with that one as well. I love that. I'm glad you're happy with both of those then, and I hope you'll be happy with them once they arrive. You also then have an additional 3 oysters as well. So, Janet, what 3 oysters would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Yes, Faye, if you'd like to order, you can order on the website and then you'll be added onto the order list as we go. Love them. I'm glad you're happy. Mystery and donate. So what did I say? 3. Now, are there certain colours you're hoping for with these, Janet? 1 and 2 and 3. Let me get them open. Sorry, no, I know, Manja. It's just obviously when obviously somebody asks a question, sometimes obviously some people may think the other end of the spectrum to the answer, if that makes sense. So I do sometimes just like to clarify completely what I mean, just so it can't be taken wrongly. So I didn't mean that that's what you suggested. I just meant I needed to clarify that my end. Okay, so Janet, let's go down and we're going to see what comes out. So mystery oyster number 1, got a lighter pop there. Ooh, and there's your mother of pearl. Now I can see straight away 1 and 2. Oh, and there's 1 in there. I can see 3 pearls there. Let me squidge those out, 1, 2 and 3. And I'm just having a squidge in here as well. There's no more in that one. So your first oyster, you have triples, which means you've got the 3 pearls in the 1 oyster there. So you have a gold, a lilac purple, and a lighter icy blue from your first oyster. Alison, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. Then moving on to your next oyster. Oh, double pop there. And you have 1 runaway on this side, but I can see, there's your mother of pearl, that you have another one here. You are twinning, Janet. So you have triples and now twinning. But of course, let me just have a squidge as well. Excuse me, just in case there's any more. No more in that one. So you've got twinning lilac purple twins. Now with these twins, it does look like you've got 1 twin which is slightly darker than the other, but beautiful shades there. And then moving on to your last oyster. And we have a softer pop there. And there's your mother of pearl. Okay, so in here, oh, we have a large dark Cadbury purple. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so if I just dry this up for you as well. Janet, what do you think to all of these? You've got a light icy blue, lilac and gold, twinning lilacs, one slightly brighter than the other, and then a larger, darker Cadbury purple as well. Now, if you're happy with these, I'll need to know which colours you'd like where. And of course, if you're not happy, we can swap them for you. So if I pop these on the board, the icy blue is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. The lilac is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. The gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. Lilac twins, the lighter of the two, is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, he's a 7.5. Slightly darker of the two is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. Sorry, hiccups, he's a 7.5 as well, so they're the same size, different shade. And then your larger purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. Okay, what do you think here, my lovely? What would you like to do? It is a pretty collection of colours. I'm just looking to see what we've got, so we're going to know which ones you'd like where. Now, if you'd like me to hold it up for you to take a screenshot, and then you can email me your colour choice if you would like to, that's fine as well, my lovely. If I just hold them up again, actually, just so you can continue to have a look there. Oh, okay, so can we swap the gold and the blue? Oh, I love that purple line at the top there. For sea greens, where are we going with the sea green? Where are you? There we go. Oh, look at those two there. Love that. So the sea green to the earrings. Invoice you for stud earrings for the purple twins. Those two there. Lobster on the Cadbury purple. Silvery purple on the charm. Right, if I just hold this up, if you can just confirm if you're happy with those sea greens there for me. And then I'll write all that down for you, Janet, okay? And take these two away. And I'm just going to bring you back up so I can write that down. So we're going to have on here sea green. On here we're going to have the single lilac. We're going to be invoiced for studs with the lilac twins, and invoice for lobster on large dark purple. Beautiful, perfect. I've got that all down for you. So let me just pop them in a couple of bags here, just so then I don't mix up the purples at all. So purple twins, sea greens, what am I doing? Sea greens can go on there, then the dark purple and the light purple can go in there. Perfect. So I've got that down, so that means they definitely can't be mixed up because they're all in different bags there. Okay. The invoice for you, Janet, will get sent through tomorrow, and that will go to the email address that's on the order form, my lovely. Okay. So that's safe up there for you, and thank you very much for the donations with your shells. Now I'm just going to have to pop you on this screen just because my printer has run out of paper, so I'm just going to see if I can reach the paper. So I'm still here. We'll just pop you on a different screen while I move around the room. Hopefully that's worked. Right, let me bring you back. Hello, Janet, you're very, very welcome. Okay, so let's do a updated order list. Let me just refresh this though before I do that, just so I don't miss anyone out, just in case. No, that's perfect. So if I type this down as we go, so up first is going to be Sharon Greenwood. And then we have Suella Gunner, Julia Gales, Donna Bradshaw if she's back by then, and then Linda Southam. Okay, so that's 5 people, so the wait won't be too long, guys. And what I'll do is I'll just post that on the page as well. Oh no, don't want to post it there. Let me post it. I'll post it on the original post. I'll leave a couple of spaces, and then that's where the new names will be, so you can sort of see where you are there. So that's just been posted now, so just refresh the page if you'd like to have a look at that. Okay, Sue, you'd like to be popped to the back. I can do, that's not a problem. However, like I say, it's not a long order list, my lovely, so I hope that's okay. Right, up first is Sharon Greenwood. Sharon, are you here? All summer, Janet. The Sparkle Dip is staying all summer. When I say there's lots in there, there is lots in there. But yeah, the plan is to keep it going all summer, because why not? Sparkle Dip, catch the sun, love it. I love mine. It just, honestly, I was sitting down the other day and the sun came in the window and it caught it, and I was just, I love it. Sharon, you're here. Hello. Okay, so Sharon, you have one opening altogether. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? I think we're having a bit of a tropical moment. I'll pop this fan on for a second. I've got like moths in here because I've left the window open. Mystery and keep the shells, Sharon. Absolutely fine. Now, is there a certain colour that you're hoping for? So, your mystery oyster, let's get him open. And let's go down. So, in here, oh, a light pop there. Now I'm going to be cleaning the shells off in just a moment. Straight away I can see a darker peeper, my lovely, and that he's popped out there. I'm just going to have a squidge as well just to see if there's any more in this one. Okay, so there's no more in there. Now, like I say, I'm just going to be cleaning the shells as we go. And then let's have a close look at this pearl. So he looks like he's a darker silvery, he's almost silvery two-tonal with purple, but definitely a base silver there. So if I hold him up, hopefully you'll be able to see that purple coming through as well. It's only slightly, but it is there. Now Sharon, if you're happy with this one, that's perfect. However, if you're not happy with this colour, you can swap him. You just need to let me know what colour you'd like to swap to. So it's going to be completely up to you. Just let me know what you think and what you would like to do. So if I pop this one on the board for you, he's not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. What do you think to that one, my lovely? Can we have a pale pink? Of course you can. Let me just grab one. Let me have a look. If we go for baby pink, and then you can let me know if this one's okay. That's quite a nice baby pink there. Let me hold him up. Would you be happy with that pink there, my lovely? Let me just take this other one away. I'm just going to bring you back up so I can wrap up those shells for you until your comment comes through, whether if you're happy with that pink or not. Perfect. Oh, need staples. Perfect. Okay, so Sharon, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. I'm just wrapping up your shells for you. There we go. And pop your name on here as well. And then grab your pearl and pop that on here. Okay, perfect. So that's all sorted for you, my lovely. And safe up there with your shells. And like I say, I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. No, you're very, very welcome. Very welcome, my lovely. Up next is, Sue wanted to be moved to the back, so up next is Julia Gales. Julia, are you here? Hopefully not, Gemma. Fingers crossed it hasn't frozen. My end, it all looks okay and it's all moving, so hopefully that's okay. Sharon, you're very, very welcome. Julia, hello. Okay, so you have a sparkle dip. Sorry, let me just move this stuff out of the way. So I'm going to give them a mix and then we'll pull one out and see if you're happy. So again, I'm just giving them a quick mix around. Okay, so if I just dive in, I'm just going to grab a few. I think I've got, again, it's hard not to get a handful. Is that one? And I think that's, is that two? That's one. Okay, so there. Sorry, I lost the chain then. I was going to say, I haven't moved anywhere. It can't have gone far. Don't you hate that? You literally pop something down. It's under your nose, but you just can't see it. Right, so I've popped that on here. Let's go down. Julia. Now, this is like a snowflake, and it's in a blue shade, which means it's in that, like, it's almost like a steel blue colour. And again, this is on the long drop pendants. This gives it more of an elegant look. As you can see, it drops down beautifully. And then you can see again all the facets. And again, it's quite a nice thicker pendant, this one. What do you think to this? So the blue shade, almost like a steel blue snowflake, or it could be the Edelweiss flower. He is lovely. But no, what do you think? Would you like to stick with this one, or would you like to risk it, Julia, and twist it? It's lovely, but it does make you think of Christmas. I mean, yeah, it does. It makes me think of Christmas as well. I mean, it's completely up to you. Would you pre-buy ready for Christmas to have it, to wear it? Or you could twist it and see what comes out, but then you might not. I don't know, you obviously might be happy, you might not. It's such a, I love it. Oh, if I could keep it forever, I think I would, but I can't. The sparkle dip can't last forever, but no, I'm loving it. Can you tell? Think your twist. Feel in a risky mood. You're a crafter and we craft in June, so I've had enough of Christmas. I hear you. I 100% hear you with that, my lovely. So let's dive in for your, so that one's, let me just show you, that one does stay out for a moment. So let's dive in. Again, I'm just giving them a mix. And in here, oh, again, I've got a few. Is that, no, that's two. And that's one. Oh, you have a Swarovski crystal heart pendant. Oh, I love this colouring. So let me pop him on here. And, oh, have I got it backwards? I have. Let me show you it this way round first. So let's go down. So this is the Swarovski crystal heart. Now the colouring here, you can see the crystal coming through. I don't know if it's going to catch it on the camera, but you have this crackle on the back of the crystal. So if I turn it around this way, now this is, you can see that it's almost like a holographic pinks, purples crackle. Now that's the back of the pendant, but you can wear it around this way if you would like to. And then if I turn it back around this way, you see it, oh look at that there, love that. You can see the crackle through the crystal, and then it just makes it sparkle even more. You was really hoping for a heart. Julia, I hope you're happy with that one then. No, Sophie, honestly, if you, I'll tell you about it, but if you could, obviously planning for Christmas with the business, and I think it was like last week, I spent the day, and honestly, the not stress, but the frustration. Let me bring you back up. Oh no, don't. Julia. Sorry. Julia, I hope you're happy with that one. Let me pop him on here for you. You love it, and it's Oh no, that's Jitta. Jitta, I love you, love it. I'm glad you like it. What's the time? It's getting to that time of night. I'm getting all flustered. Let's just look. I've run out of tea. It started off brilliantly, don't get me wrong, Sophie, but yeah, it just turned into frustration. Julia, perfect. I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Okay, up next is Donna Marie Bradshaw. Donna Marie, are you here? Oh. I do love Christmas, but there's a difference between loving Christmas and I'll talk to you about it. It was, yeah, it got me. Donna, hello. So Donna, you have you're one of the people who did miss the Saturday charm dip. So let's dive in for your charm dip. And again, for those of you who weren't here earlier, this is just a one-off. These dips are normally done on the Saturday. We do a charm dip once a month on a Saturday. We had a few people who wasn't there, so what I did is I just added them on for tonight only, just so they sort of don't get backlogged and they can actually have their opening and have their order, sorry. So Donna, we're going to dive in. You get to stick or you get to twist with these charms. So gonna give them a mix, and then let's pull one out. I've got a few again. Okay, so you have, oh, love this one. You have a Swarovski crystal heart charm. Now you have the rainbow Swarovski crystal heart charm, and that's with a two-tonal blue. So you can see, I'm going to show you the pearl actually. So with the pearl, you've got lighter and darker blue there as you go around. So you've got this rainbow effect within that crystal. So you've got the greens, the yellows, blues, pinks, purples. He is gorgeous, and again that just depends on whereabouts the light hits it. Now what do you think to this one? Would you like to stick with this one, or would you like to twist? I'm trying to get it to show the pinks and purples as well, but it's just not playing ball on the camera. You love it, but you fancy twisting. Okay, so let me bring you back up and let's dive in. Donna, good luck, my lovely. I hope you're happy with your twist. And again, I've got a few, oh, missed the bag, I heard it. There, you have this one. So you have another Swarovski crystal heart charm. However, you have the, no, it's not a heart charm. You have another Swarovski crystal charm, but it's the rectangle crystal charm. So it's not the heart, it's the Swarovski crystal rectangle. Now, this one is the mirror, which means it has the yellows, purples and blues in him. And that's paired with a sunshine yellow pearl. So Swarovski crystal rectangle charm. It's got the yellows, purples and blues because it's the mirror effect crystal, and that's paired with a sunshine yellow pearl. Donna, I hope you're happy with this one, my lovely. And again, let me bring you back up again. It is, isn't it, Linda? It really, really catches the eye, that one, I think. What do you think, Donna? I hope you're happy with that. And that's safe up there for you. No, Donna, you're very, very welcome, and I hope you'll be happy with everything once it arrives. Up next is Linda Southam. Now, Linda, I did see you a moment ago, so hopefully you're still here. Yep, Faye, I've just added you. Was it Faye? Yeah, Faye, I've just added you onto the end. That's not a problem. Okay, so Linda Southam, are you here? Woohoo! Hello, my lovely. So you have a sparkle dip. Let's dive in. Again, I'm going to give them a mix. So Linda, that's nothing in my hand there. Good luck, my lovely. And I've got a few here. I can hear all sort of popping back in. Oh, okay. So we've just seen a rectangle crystal charm. Now you've got a rectangle Swarovski crystal pendant. However, the colour, again, I'm very, very biased. You've got that peridot. I'll never say it. I'm ever so sorry. Peridot green, I want to say. He's lovely. So it's that sort of lighter green that comes through. Sorry, it's not going to be very good with the gloves on, is it? So, and it's got that smaller bail at the top, so it makes it more of an elegant pendant. And then, of course, with the shape of it, it then obviously drops down. I love it. It is gorgeous. Now, Linda, what do you think? Would you like to stick with that one, or would you like to twist? Decisions. Stick with that one. I love that. Linda, I hope you're happy with that then, my lovely. Pop that back in there and let me bring you back up. Okay, so Linda, I hope that you'll be happy with that then once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you, my lovely. I'm very, very biased with the green ones. I really am. It's just, yeah, very biased. It's obviously completely your choices, guys. No, Linda, you're very, very welcome. And up next is Suella Gunner. Suella Gunner, are you here? I've turned the fan off now. It's making my eyes water. Suella Gunner, are you here? With your sea green, it really will, Linda. It will go beautifully with sea green earrings. It really will. And Sue, you're here. Hello. So Sue, you also have a sparkle dip, and you have a oyster opening alongside your one. So we'll do the dip first, and then the oyster opening, and then you can let me know how you'd like your jewellery made. So let's dive in, and again I'm just going to give it a little bit of a mix. Okay, so good luck, Sue. Now you get to stick or twist with your first one here. Ooh, and you have the pendant that I am wearing, and that's in the same colour as well. So it's this sort of deep blue pendant. Let me hold him up so you can see. Now, of course, I won't be offended if you twist. So as you can see, it's this, again, it's a rectangle, but it's thicker. It's wider than the normal one, if that makes sense. And it's got these rectangle facets in it as well, which makes it slightly different to the normal crystal. And you can see from the side there. So like I say, that's a deep blue shade. And again, it has this longer drop, but thinner drop pendant bail on it. So what do you think to this one, Sue? Would you like to stick or would you like to twist? It is, Laura. It is very different. It is. It's very different. But I love my one, which is also why I said I won't be offended if you twist. But no, I love my one. That's the one. It's the one I'm wearing at the moment. Okay, so what do you think, Sue? Let me bring you back up. Stick with that one. Oh, I'm glad you're happy with him. So that comes with an oyster opening. What type of oyster would you like? And would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? What do you think? Mystery and donate. Perfect. Now, Sue, is there a certain colour you're hoping for? And are you thinking pearl on or pearl off of the jewellery? Let's go down. So your mystery oyster, we have a light pop there. Ooh, and in here, there's your mother of pearl. Now I can see straight away 1 and 2 pearls there. And 3, you have triples. You have got the 3 pearls in the 1 oyster there. And there's no more in that one. Okay, so let me just dry these up and then we can have a closer look at the colour here. Okay, so you've got 2 which are like a darker pink, and then you've got 1 which is more of a lighter baby pink. So 2 which are a slightly darker pink, and then 1 which is more of a baby pink. What do you think to those, Sue? Now, lots of decisions here. If you're happy with these pearls, that's perfect. And I'll just need to know if you'd like one on or off of the jewellery. And if you'd like one on the jewellery, which colour. And of course, if you would like to swap them, that's absolutely fine. I'll just need to know which colours you'd like to swap them for. I do have blues, yes. You'd have to sort of tell me what sort of shade you're looking for. because we've got lots of shades of blue. I mean, if you're looking for a blue to sort of match the pendant, I would possibly go slightly darker, because it's that slightly darker pendant. I would go possibly quite a deeper blue. I mean, I'll show you this one, and of course if you'd prefer to go for a lighter colour, that's absolutely fine. That one. Oh, some people are saying icy blue, which is one of our lighter blues. I've grabbed the darker blue there. Let me show you a icy blue as well. Have the deep blue and swap the baby pink, of course you can, and then just to confirm, is it the deep blue that you'd like on the jewellery? Let me bring you back up. The dark one, perfect. And just confirm, is it the blue on the jewellery? Yes, okay, perfect. I've got that down for you. Sue, thank you very much for the donations with your shells then. And I do hope you'll be happy with everything as well once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you. And up next is Faye Wallace. Faye, are you here? First time ordering and you got triples. It's your lucky night. Faye Wallace, are you here? Faye, hello, 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 hello. Okay, so Faye, you have a sparkle dip as well. So let's dive in here. Again, I'm just going to give them a little bit of a mix for you. Okay, so diving in. Good luck, Faye. Oh, and again. And you have a Swarovski crystal heart pendant. Sue, you're very welcome. Now this one is what we call the warrior heart, and you'll see that in a second why we call it the warrior heart. So let's go down. So this is a deep pink, almost on the red side, but definitely going to say base pink there, and it's called the warrior heart because this bail on top is almost like armor, but heart armor, because it matches the top rounded sections of the heart, and it does have little hearts cut out of it as well. Now with that deep pink, almost red colour, Faye, what do you think to your warrior heart pendant? Now again, this is the same shape heart as the Swarovski crystal charms we've got on the website, but of course it is larger. Now you can either stick with this one, my lovely, if you're happy with it, or you can twist and risk it if you would like to. Risk it to twist it. Love it. You wanted a heart for yourself or daughter's birthday coming up. Oh, I love that. So hang on, Faye. Does that mean you'd like to stick with this one? Let me just bring it out. If I bring you back up, but no, confirm for me if that's okay. And it is, it's that pinky colour, but it's almost sort of cusping on to red there. Love it. Let me know, what do you think? Stick or twist, Faye? Oh, if you have commented and it hasn't come through to me, if you wouldn't mind commenting on your comment, because then it sort of boosts it up. Sorry, boosts it up. So then it brings it forward so I can see. Keep it, love it, perfect. Faye, my lovely, I'm so happy you're happy with that one. Oh, and you or your daughter will be happy with it as well. And of course, happy once it arrives. And that's safe up there for you as well, my lovely. Okay, and up next then is Sophie North. Sophie North, are you here? Sophie North, oh bless you. Well, no, I hope you'll be happy with this one, Faye, and thank you for watching. That's all I really appreciate. Obviously, I appreciate everyone who orders and for supporting the business. I really do. But I really appreciate those who watch and those who come in and continue to come and comment and to support us that way as well. I really do. And Sophie, hello my lovely, and it's your first order today as well. You have 2 oyster openings altogether, Sophie. Do you know what 2 oysters you would like, and if you'd like to keep or if you'd like to donate your shells? Mystery and keep your shells. Perfect. Now, is there certain colours that you're hoping for? So you've got 1 and 2. Michelle, thank you for the stars there, my lovely. So let me get this open. There's 1 and 2. And Emma, bless you, thank you for the stars as well, my lovely. Okay, so Sophie, let's go down. Oyster number 1. Oh, can you hear that? So I'm bringing the mic in. Can hear the pearl in that one. We have got a slight double pop there, and I can see a little peeper at the back there. So there's your mother of pearl, and we're going to see what comes out. So one's popped out there. Now I don't know if there's any more in that one, but you've got a beautiful brighter coral that's popped out there. Okay, so there's no more in that one. So your first colour is a brighter coral. Just cleaning the shells as we go, and then I get to hold up your pearl so you can have a closer look as well. So here is your brighter coral. And then moving on to your second oyster, a lighter double pop there. And in here, again, there's your mother of pearl. Now in here I can see 1 and 2 peepers, three peepers, and I'm just having a squidge as well. And there's no more in there. Sophie, you have triples, which means you've got the 3 pearls in the 1 oyster. So altogether you've got 2 oysters and you've got 4 pearls. You've got a nice little pearl blister at the bottom of this one as well, actually. So I'll show you that in just a moment. Let me just finish clearing that up. Okay, so if I clean your pearls up and then we can have a closer look here as well for you. Okay, so we have got a darker chocolate. You've got a sea green. Sorry, camera's over here. And then you have a 2-tonal coral. But he does have a dark spot of almost that greeny colour to him. So coral with a dark spot. Now, what do you think to all of these, my lovely? So if I hold them up all together, you've got that chocolate, sea green, coral with a spot, and then you've got that bright, deep coral as well. Now, if you're happy with these colours, that's perfect, and I'll just need to know which ones you'd like where. And of course, if you're not happy, I can swap them for you, okay? So if I pop them on the board, the coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, he's a 7. Your sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. The chocolate is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, he's an 8. And the bright deep coral is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, he is a 6.5. You can indeed, my lovely. So you'd like to swap the chocolate for a blurple and swap the light coral for a blush pink. I know that the blush pink is here. Oh, I can see the blurple now as well. Okay, so blush pink. And blurple. Oh, runaway. In fact, we'll go for the runaway if that's okay. Okay, so if I hold these up so you can have a closer look and just confirm if those colours are okay there. And then if so, which ones would you like where, my lovely? Another chocolate bites the dust. Boom, bottom, bottom, bottom. I'm just going to wrap up your shells for you, okay? So what do you think? If you're happy, which ones would you like where? Sorry, the camera keeps refreshing. Pink for the ring, and can you change the blurple for a purple? Of course you can. I'm gonna grab you a Cadbury purple. However, if you would prefer a different shade, do let me know. So that's a Cadbury purple. And then pink for the ring. Which colour would you like on the other item? So like I say, that's a Cadbury purple. Let me bring you back up. All the rest on lobster fittings, that's absolutely fine. But hang on, pink for the ring. And like I say, confirm for me, is that purple okay? Perfect. Perfect. Okay. So that invoice will get sent through for you tomorrow, Sophie, and it will go to the email address that's on the order form. Okay. Let me pop these on here for you. And I've wrapped up your shells as well. So I do hope that you'll be happy with everything once it arrives, my lovely. And that's safe up there for you. Okay, so up next then this evening is Michaela Shepherd. Michaela, are you here? No, Sophie, you're very, very welcome. And Michaela, you're here as well. Hello, my lovely. Shall we do your sparkle dip first, and that has an oyster opening alongside it, and then we'll do your additional oyster openings after that, if that's okay. So, with your sparkle dip, good luck, my lovely. Again, I'm just going to give them a good mix, and then let's dive in. And we have, oh, this one. Now with this one, we have a heart pendant. And now this colour is just summer. It's just summer. Now let me bring you down so you can have a look. Now this is a beautiful, bright, bold yellow Swarovski crystal heart pendant. It's the same shape as our heart charms, but it is larger with it being a pendant. Now just look at that yellow. As it catches the light, it just sort of turns into this deep, brighter yellow, if that makes sense. You'll see it as it moves around. I'll move it around this way so you can see. Oh, but no, what do you think, my lovely? If you're happy with that one, you can stick, or you can risk it and twist it and go for another pendant. Michaela, what do you think? What would you like to do? Good night, Sue. Thank you for joining us tonight. It's a hard one, but twist. Okay. So I hope you'll be happy with whatever one comes out. So that one stays out for a moment. It will go back in after we've pulled your twist out. So again, I'm just going to give them a mix. So good luck, my lovely. And again, I've got, oh, I felt one drop out then. I think we've got that one there. Okay, so you have another heart pendant. However, we've got a complete different bail again, which again changes the style and the complete look of the pendant, in my opinion anyway. Now the colour is the amethyst, and it's the darker amethyst, so dark purple. Now it has a heart on heart pendant, so as you can see, again it can move around slightly, so you can just line it up if you'd like to. It has this heart on top, so it's almost like a double heart. Starts with the 925 silver and then goes down into the crystal, so it's almost like a double heart drop pendant there. Now if you did have the pearl here, it would be sitting at the top, and then it can move around where the bail is, or you don't have to obviously have your pearl attached onto this Michaela. So heart on heart drop pendant. I hope you're happy with that, and like I said, that's a deep purple amethyst colour. Now I'll leave that on the card for you just because you do have an oyster opening. So what type of oyster would you like, and would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? Is it perfect? I'm glad you're happy with that. So that comes with an oyster opening. Would you like to keep or would you like to donate your shells? I keep looking up, and I know I just saw it on the camera. It looks like I'm looking up, but it's not. I'm reading the things above. So I just saw myself on the camera. It looks like I'm just looking up to the, I'm not. I'm actually reading something that's up there. So I do, it's just sort of everything that changes, it just flashes up. So yeah, I do apologise if it just looks like I'm wandering eyes. I'm generally reading something. So Michaela, mystery oyster and donate your shells. Is there a certain colour you're hoping for? And are you thinking pearl on or pearl off? Let's go down. So mystery oyster. We have a softer pop there. Ooh, now straight away, there's your mother of pearl. I can see 1, 2 and 3 straight away there. And let me just have a squidge for you. There's no more in that one. You have triples. You have got 3 pearls in the 1 oyster there. Now you've got a blush pink, a lilac purple and a lighter gold. Now what do you think to these? Now again, you can, if you're happy with these, that's perfect. Now you can either have one of these on the jewellery, or you can have the jewellery as it is and then have your pearls loose. Or again, if you'd like to swap the colours, you can do so, and then just again let me know if it's pearl on or off of your jewellery. If I pop them on the board, the lighter gold is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. The lilac purple is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. He's an 8. And the blush pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5. Oh, sorry. He's an 8 as well. It's a really nice colour palette, like those ones there. But again, it's completely your decision, my lovely. swap the gold for a bright purple. When you say bright purple, let me have a look. So this, I'm going to grab you a Cadbury purple, and then if that's not the sort of purple you were looking for, do let me know. So I'll just show you there. That's the light purple and the Cadbury purple together. But of course, if you prefer a lighter purple than that, do let me know. So this is with the light purple. And then this is with the Cadbury purple. Sorry, the camera, again, this isn't my normal camera. This one just keeps refreshing itself, so I do apologise. But at least it refocuses. Otherwise that would be very, very frustrating. So I'm just swapping between the two, and again, like I said, if this isn't the right shade, darker purple, well, it is darker, but it's still a nice bright purple, let me know. I think, in my personal opinion, either of these go beautifully. They really do. The light one on the pendant, you love it, perfect. That one is yours on the pendant. Let me just take the gold away there, and then I'll write this down for you. I'm glad you're happy with those, my lovely. You also have an additional 2 oysters as well. What 2 oysters would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? So we're going to have on here the lighter purple. Perfect. So 2 oyster openings as well. What two oysters would you like, and would you like to keep, or would you like to donate your shells? Mystery and donate again. Perfect, thank you. Oh, nearly knocked over the sand of the bag then. So mystery oyster number 1 and number 2. Let me get these open. There's number 1 and number 2. So let's go down. We have a lighter pop there. Oh, and you have a runaway. Did you see that? He popped out the side. You have a sea green runaway. There's your mother of pearl, and I'm just going to have a squidge in here for you as well. Okay, so there's no more in that one. So your first pearl out is a sea green. He's slightly two-tonal, so you've got slightly lighter and then darker areas as you go around the pearl there. And then moving on to oyster number 2, which again is your mystery oyster. Oh, you've got a lighter pop there. And in here, there's your mother of pearl. You have a brighter two-tonal pink. And there's, oh, no more in that one. So again, this pink is two-tonal as well. So let me hold them up so you can see. Oh, sorry. So lighter and darker areas as you go around the pink there. So what do you think to these, my lovely? Two-tonal sea green and a two-tonal hot pink. Now again, if you're not happy with these, we can swap them for you. And if you are happy, I'll just need to know which ones you'd like on your jewellery. If I pop them on the board, the sea green is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7. He's a 7.5. And the hot pink is not a 5, not a 5.5, not a 6, not a 6.5, not a 7, not a 7.5, not an 8. He's an 8.5. What do you think? Swap them for Cadbury Purple Twins, of course you can. Let me just have a little look. Definitely got some. Oh, I love it when they pour out next to each other. But no, they're just off there. So hang on, let me just see. Those two. Have a look at these here. And just let me know if that's the correct shade that you're looking for. I'm not sure what you mean, Ali, my lovely. Not annoying. Let me do that for you as well. So the Cadbury Purple from earlier, TARDIS Blue. So just confirm, are you happy with those purples and the blue there as well? Let me just take these two away. And there we go. And it's not annoying at all. I don't know if I said that when I read it. Brilliant, perfect. But yeah, no, it's not annoying at all. But let me write this down for you. Okay, so Michaela, no, you're very, very welcome. Thank you for the donations with your shells, and I do hope that you'll be happy with everything then once it arrives as well. And that's safe up there for you, my lovely. Okay, so I've just refreshed that, and I believe that that's the end of the order list for today. Thank you all for watching. My kids are broken up for the summer holidays now, so good luck everyone. Oh, no, you're very welcome. No, we're going to be live again on, what day are we on? Where are we? We're going to be live again on Friday. So if you'd like to join us, or if you'd like to order, we'll be live, starting live around 8 PM BST on Friday. Shannon, bless you. Thank you for the stars there. I hope you all have a brilliant week. Stay hydrated if you're in the UK with this weather. Ugh, I don't do heat. And no, I'll see you soon. Take care, guys. Bye.